Well, hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. I'm Pastor Ranjo. This is your community group video, and wherever you're watching this from, whether it's at home or in group, thank you for making us part of your community. So this week we continued in our sermon series called Battleground, and Pastor Jason talked about Satan's native tongue. For more, here is Dylan with your 90-second sermon recap.
Hello GCF, my name is Dylan Ziegler. I'm one of the leaders here of the Emerge Young Adults, and I have your 90-second sermon recap this week. So let's go. Jason talked this week about lying, and he said that people lie all the time because it's actually easier than telling the truth a lot of times. People lie to gain or maintain power over others, and so we trade in lies all the time. But more than that, whenever you tell a lie or believe a lie, it shapes your brain. It physically shapes how your brain develops. So it actually forms you in a way. He dove into John 8 in this conversation between Jesus and the Jews of his time. The Jews were claiming that they were children of Abraham, that they had never been enslaved, and that they had the truth. And Jesus points out that all three of these things are lies, that they are believing a lie, that everybody's actually enslaved to sin, and it's only by being grafted into the family of God that we're set free from that bondage of sin. And rather than children of Abraham, them trading in these lies shows that they are children of Satan, whose native language is lies, whose main weapon in this spiritual battle is lies. So the Satan, just like we tell lies to gain and maintain power over one another, Satan tells lies to gain and maintain power over us. So, when in your spiritual battle, in your spiritual life, when you hear things that you don't think Jesus would say, that means that they're probably from Satan. And when you hear things that you don't think Satan would say, that means that they're probably from Jesus. So, that was Jason's main point. I hope that can be encouraging, and I hope you can identify some of the lies that we all believe in our spiritual lives here this week.
Wow, great job, Dylan. And here's Lisa with your questions for tonight.
Hey everybody, it's Lisa, and I am here with your group questions for this week. And we're talking a lot about truth and lies this week. And so I thought it'd be a helpful reminder just to remind everybody that, especially in cases where we're talking about what we believe and lies and truth, it's really important to remember to just be honest and remember that your community groups are your safe space. This is where you can talk to each other honestly. It's where we're meant to grow with each other and encourage one another. So don't be afraid of being honest and finding the growth that comes from that. So with that, let's dive right into the questions. Your icebreaker is going to be to tell about a time from your childhood, an experience with lies or lying. Like, were you the kind of kid who lied all the time to other people? Or can you remember a time when you were a kid when somebody lied to you? And how did that affect you, even as a kid? Your second question goes back to this idea that we've all, at one point or another, we've all believed something that wasn't true in our life. And then we've come to know the truth after believing that lie for a while. Talk about what it was like when you had to change what you believed, when you realized that you had been believing a lie. And your third question, this is the one that's going to lead you into a time of prayer. Name one lie that Satan has tried to get you to believe just this past week or very recently. And if you can think of, some of us can think of multiple lies that Satan might be speaking to us, but talk about one that you've really been struggling with the most. And then ask, what truth do you think Jesus wants to give you instead of that lie? Let that sharing with each other lead into a time of prayer together, and really focus on calling on Jesus to come and speak his truth into the lives and hearts of everybody that you're with, including yourself. And with that, have a great time, guys. Be blessed.